Hi, my name is Lim Nguyen, and I want to be America's Next Top Model. I was born in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. I lived there for about 6 years, and I moved to the States with my mom and dad in 1997, and then my parents ended up having 2 more kids, my 2 little brothers, which are pretty much my best friends. But my brothers actually live in San Francisco right now with my mom, and my dad lives in Canada. My parents got divorced in 2000, and it really ripped the family apart. Me and my mom used to be best friends, but it's something I don't talk about with her anymore. It's kind of one of those things that I just let die. We're close, but not as close as we used to be, which is unfortunate. My father, I'm very estranged from. I haven't seen him since summer 2008, summer 2008. We barely speak. I feel like it's a chore for him to speak to me. I feel like my mom is supportive of my aspirations to become a model, but it's one of those, I support you with the underlining comment that you're not going to make it. I don't know. I feel like she just says it, that she believes in me, but I don't really think she does. Growing up in high school, I've always had a lot of friends. Well, I take that back. I had a lot of people I knew in high school, and a lot of people knew me. But deep down, I know I only had around less than a handful of friends, of real friends in high school. Actually, my 11th grade year, I can look back now and say that I was a pretty fake kid in high school. I would make friends with people I wouldn't like just so I can go to certain parties, or I would throw all these parties in high school and invite people that I didn't even know, or people who I knew didn't like me, just so I can have that approval of people. I mean, I guess that all comes down to a point of, I guess, not accepting yourself. Because when my parents divorced, I felt like they didn't want me. I felt like I was the problem of the divorce. That's why now I'm better at it now, but I feel like I always constantly need approval of people, like feeling not good enough, feeling I always need to do more for people to like me. That's why I guess in high school I was like that. The only thing that has changed since I came out is my relationship with my mom. I feel like she's been a lot less proud of me. I felt like that's when we became less of best friends. To be quite honest, I'm not really comfortable around my mom. I love her to death, but I'm not comfortable around her. I feel like there's a big elephant in the room. And I told my little brothers in San Francisco to tell mom that I'm auditioning for Top Model. Hopefully they should be proud or cheer me on. I mean, she is, but it's kind of like, I feel like I said it's more subliminal. It's kind of like, oh, cool. It's kind of one of those things. So I really want to make it on to show her that I can do it, and to make her proud, and to reach out to her again. So, hit your finger. I actually came out the closet when I was 15 years old. It was a little bit difficult, but I knew I had to because I wanted to be happy. I was going to play that whole live a lie throughout my whole life thing, but I just couldn't do it. I was never not proud of being gay, but there were days, lonely days, where I kind of wanted it to end. Like suicide entered my mind sometimes, ending my life and entered my mind sometimes, because I know it's such a hard life and you have to deal with a lot, and you have to be a very strong person to accept yourself. But luckily I didn't go through with that, and I can say that I'm a survivor and I lived through it. But everything happens for a reason. I'm here, and I am pleasantly surprised to know that Cycle 20 is featuring guys, and I feel like that's my time to shine. So in the middle of me making this video, I decided to take a vacation to Russia. That's why I'm wearing this jacket right now. I'm just kidding, I'm actually in Miami, and it's surprisingly cold for some reason. In Miami, in South Florida, that's where I live. Awkward. And I really got bored with my hair, so I decided to go brown. And you're gonna see me switching back from black to brown a lot, because I'm very bipolar. I'm honestly really not bipolar. I'm tired of it. I believe I have exactly what it takes to become the winner of Cycle 20. I can be commercial, I can be edgy, high fashion, runway. It's been 19 cycles previous, so smizing, it's like it's built in a model's DNA now, I feel like. And Tyra, I can actually tooch too. That's body right there. And I can give each to T 24/7. So like I said earlier in the video, when my parents got their divorce, it was a really big hit on me. It actually made me eat a lot. I was depressed, so I was eating out of my depression. So I ended up gaining a lot of weight. And here's one of the pictures of me exactly 1 year ago. Yeah, a lot of people have a hard time believing that that was me. It was really hard for me, but I'm really ambitious about chasing my goal and being America's Next Top Model. So I decided to go on a diet, change the way I eat, the way I think about life, the way I think about myself, and I ended up gaining a lot of confidence, not just because I lost weight, just because I feel like I came to peace with myself finally. A lot of the reason that I actually want to be America's Next Top Model is for my two little brothers. I pretty much raised them growing up, and I feel like I will be letting them down completely if I didn't make it on the show. It's funny because when I actually told my brothers that I was auditioning for Cycle 20, they pretty much blew up their whole school, telling the whole school that I am on Cycle 20 already, so the whole school is having their fingers crossed for me, so I thought that was pretty cute that they did that. And actually, I do keep up with Tyra as well, and I do know that she went to Vietnam for the season finale of Vietnam's Next Top Model, and like I said, that's where I was born. That's my hometown, and Tyra just actually launched Asia's Next Top Model. I was watching that as well, and I really feel like I can represent and be America's Next Top Model, the first Asian America's Next Top Model, also being represent Vietnam to the fullest, representing the whole country of Asia, representing the LGBT community. Honestly, I hit the bottom of the bottom before, and just to show America that you can get up after you fall. Nope, 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 nope. But anyways, I had a blast filming this casting tape. I hope you guys really enjoy it, and I hope you guys see the potential I have, because I know I have what it takes to be America's Next Top Model. First guy winner, first Asian winner, and first gay winner. I want to represent everybody. I just want to win. I want to be in the show. So thank you so much for your time, and I hope everyone has a great day.